Welcome back, everybody, to another video. It is week 18 of the regular season. It's a tough game. Though it is the last game of the season, it's a tough game. Can we defeat the undefeated Atlanta Falcons? They whooped their... Well, they didn't whoop our ass last time. But they definitely won by 10 points. And honestly, it was only because they started playing soft in the fourth quarter is how we even called up. They dismantled us. Now, granted, I think we were missing a couple of people, including Olave, but we gotta make a statement here because we haven't been playing too good. We haven't been playing too good the past couple games. Okay, in my opinion. How would I see that schedule? We haven't been playing too good the past couple games. We beat the Bucks by a touchdown in overtime. The Bucks, they're 4-12 right now. We lost to the Rams. We barely beat the Giants. Barely beat the Panthers. And we even lost to and that's the Falcons loss right there. We just didn't play very well. And we've been throwing a lot of picks and a lot of mistakes. And yeah, we just need to get better on offense. And our defense has been a little lacking recently. So I don't exactly know what to expect out of this game. I want to win. But at the same time, if we're losing and it's the third quarter, I'm taking people out. All right. Because we're in the playoffs. I don't want people that are necessary to win games to get hurt. And you know what? Let the Falcons go 17-0. They'll probably choke the first playoff game. Now, with that all being said, I don't really have much else to talk about. What I do need you to do right now is, why don't you go click that like button? All right, maybe subscribe. All right, turn notifications on, but I don't really. Just click the like button at least. Minimum, at least. I'd really appreciate it. I think we can get into the game, and I'll see you there. Derek Carr honestly isn't doing much better than Desmond Ridder. It's just the inconsistency of accuracy. He needs to be able to hit above 60. At least 60. He's hitting 50 or under. And not all of that's me, I'm telling you. He's just always throwing inaccurately. And you saw me use Matt Ryan, and I went 11 of 19 for 4 touchdowns to win the game against the Bucks. I didn't throw a pick. He barely threw incompletions. He made some of the clutchest of throws. Derek Carr isn't making those clutch throws, and I can't tell you why. I can't. We are playing at home, though. We are kicking off to him, which means if we are doing bad, we get the ball at half. Hopefully, we're doing good and can pile it onto them. This team is in the playoffs with the number 1 seed, even if they do lose. So maybe they take it easy? And as I said, Desmond Ridder is not doing much better stat-wise than Derek Carr. Even the same touchdown, the interception ratio, and a little bit more yards, but it's that 60% completion rating that makes him more desirable at the moment than, say, Derek Carr for me. We are missing Tavon Matthew. It was an injury in the practice. So, nothing we can really do about that. I do have to see who's taking over for him, as Kyle Pitts does get the first catch of the game. We're going to have Jonathan Abram, taking over for him. It had a rookie that I don't really use much. Looks like they're going to run, though. Cameron Jordan's there to stuff that. Bijan Robinson has like 1,300 yards, almost 1,400 yards, so he's no joke when it comes to that. Honestly, on the stat sheet, this team's exactly identical to ours, except we just throw ourselves out of games. We throw too many incompletions. And that's the biggest problem. It's not the defense. It's not the run game. It's just Derek Carr missing. Oh, no. I saw that coming. I brought the linebacker down, and that's a really smart play by Kyle Pitts to just stand up and go. We had no pressure at all. Just none. And I was worried about Desmond Ridder running, but no, that works too. Kind of there. We're not going to let Bijan run. If we don't let him run, I have a good feeling about this game. Though, honestly, I'm still not too worried about my defense. It's that offense, man. Can they capitalize on mistakes done by Desmond Ridder? Going underneath outside. Incompletion. Good breakup by who's that? Who was that? Bradley Roby? Yeah, he's been playing great, man. He really has. Not blitzing here. I'm going to be against Kyle Pitts. That's a tall task. Sadly, we don't have Marshawn on Drake London. We're going to have to fix that. We're getting pressure. That's Foskey. He now has 90 speed, by the way. He has 3+ boost from the defensive coordinator spot, which is huge. Huge. That makes such a... I love that they did that, too, because it makes people that might suck that might just be on the cusp of being deadly into assassins. And now that he has 90 speed plus 90 acceleration, he can be a god for the foreseeable future. And we make them punt on their first drive. I'm very happy with that. I was a little worried after that conversion, but I'm really paying attention to what Kyle Pitts is doing. The last time we played them, they were sneaking him out the backfield after I just got distracted by him and floated away. I'm no longer doing that. I am paying high attention. And they are also missing Cordell Patterson, so they don't have the best receiving threat in the backfield. Bijan's really good, but I don't think he's close to Cordell Patterson's catching ability. But this is the real question. Can Derek Carr not look like a trash can? And we're going to start off with a run, though. I'm not running that way. Hopefully we can get some blocking over here. We're missing Ryan Remscheck, but we have a huge hole. Broken tackle. Hey. And Ty Turner is now injured. That's in for the injured left guard we already have. Cool. I'm going to go to Julio Jones. He beat his guy. Stay ahead of him. Julio Jones looking amazing the past couple weeks. Outside of dropping that one touchdown a couple weeks ago, which I've already forgot about. I got to stop bringing it up. He's been open. Unlike Shaheed. Shaheed was benched for Julio. Like, he's been really good at just being there when I need him to. And I've done this in practice recently, so I'm going to try to do it. Let's see what that safety does here, if he can bite down. All right, if he gets mistaken, Hardman might be wide open here. I'm just going to go quick to Hardman. Quick to Hardman. Oh, why'd you have to turn around? I waited. I might have waited a little bit longer. It might have been a touchdown, but I'm just worried. We're doing good. I want to keep it that way. They are heavily selling for the run on the right side there. We're going to try to run to the left side, get a decent block. We do! This might be a touchdown, baby. Spin on him. Oh, god damn it, Kamara. Close. Close. This is where it becomes very hard. You know, what do I do here? And I'm going to just try to run it. See if we get some blocking. We're getting decent blocking. Maybe I should have cut right. I saw the right hole, but then I felt like left because they thought I was going to go right. Sadly, they didn't. 3rd and goal. I'm going to try to snake it in here with Kamara. I really hope it works. Really? Yeah, I didn't think it was going to. This is where we've been terrible at. The red zone. We just don't have a brawling running back that can just go right at the middle. And we have to settle for a field goal, which is the worst thing about this. We can't throw in the red zone, and we can't run in the red zone. And honestly, it's like the Cowboys in real life. It's like I'm watching the Cowboys in real life, being a huge Cowboys fan. We're ineffective in the red zone at the moment. And maybe that's me not drawing up the right plays, or maybe I'm not trusting certain players. But that's what's going to kill us, is we're not putting 7 up on the board here. We're not. And that pisses me off. It really does. Blitzing here on the outside. Kyle Pitts is going to be wide open if I don't cover him myself. It's a Desmond Ridder run. Get him down. Jalen Smith reading that perfectly. I appreciate it, Jalen, because I was not where I needed to be. Negative yards here. Blitzing again. Though Kyle Pitts is on, I don't know who that is. Marcus May, it looks like, actually. Leaving the running back in. I'm coming on a blitz. That's a catch against Marshawn Lattimore there. Jarvis Landry was the highest overall there? Question mark. I definitely put it on the highest overall, so Drake London must have not been on that play there. He's going to try to cut it back. So far, they haven't been able to run, which is good, but they're still moving up the field. I get it. We're playing a zone, simple zone, nothing special. We were blitzing earlier, but I don't think we really need to. As long as we stop this run here, I think they'll have a very hard time, as I should have bid on that harder. I just didn't want to be blown over the top there. I think as long as we stuff them in the run down here, or the whole game, it's going to be a lot harder for them to be able to just dot us up and throw where they want to. Oh, I was there. Oh, he catched it, but it is 4th and 1. I did back up a little bit. I was trying to lay a big hit on him. Kyle Pitts 5 for 50. Wow. All right. Not going for it, it looks like, which I'm fine with. Willing to put a tie up on the board. As I said, it becomes tough to to play against us in the red zone. We've been a little, you know, a little sleepy on defense the past couple games, but so far going against the best offense in the NFL, only 3 points. I feel like we're going to have to hit home runs to get points in this game. And Calais Campbell's going to be the real reason for that, because I like to run to the left, and of course, where's Calais Campbell? Right over the left. 3rd and 9, not exactly liking where we are. I'm going to run Hardman straight. I think he's going to be wide open. I really do. Olave's left wide open. Mistake. We fooled him. Stay in bounds. I knew something was going to break there because they're sitting in zone. They're doing little baby zone just like I am. So we'll start to dissect it. We'll start to have to make them think. Going to Julio Jones to beat his guy. Just taking what's there. Just taking what's there. We don't have the best pass blocking right now. All right. We don't. And I'm worried about it. We got some decent, well, we had some decent blocking, but we don't because Perry's very good at route running. Perry is not good at blocking, and that's why I tend to run to the left, because Juwan Johnson is there, and that's the problem. And I think I have to start taking, I might have to do some work there on that for the playoffs, because we just can't have Perry in a blocking situation. We just can't. It can't be a thing. Though Perry in a throwing situation is huge. Just catch it, Perry. Run. Oh, but right down into the red zone. Though I'll take it. I'll take it on a 3rd and goal or 3rd and down. Perfect play. That's why I like Perry. The problem is when he blocks. Just don't know how good we are in the red zone. I'm really not feeling like we're very good. I might hit Graham here, just real quick out. No, I'm going to go Hardman. He's wide open. Hit him. Catch it. Hardman. Touchdown. Touchdown, Hardman. He was good last week. That's how I need you to play, Hardman. Get open. You have the speed. You have the speed. And I always like to take a look at scoring plays just to see what I did wrong, if I did anything wrong. I was looking for Graham, but of course they spec'd that out. And he's not the fastest guy, so we really had to be wide open. Like if I threw that, sure, he probably catches it. Or even this corner might just bite on it because how Madden does. I think that's AJ Terrell. Is that, he's not even out here on this play? That's Jesse Bates. In goal line form, they don't have AJ Terrell out there. Yeah, that's silly. Yeah, I don't like that. We didn't have much time. Little to none. And that was my only option. He's it. No one's even done running their route. Hardman's it. And he needed to be open. And luckily he was. Here's the deal, though. We have to be careful because there's still a minute left. The Falcons have huge chances of even scoring here because how many timeouts they have. So we got to be careful, though. Jalen Smith should have picked that, or at least put his hand up, Jalen. Come on. As they call a timeout there, which is okay. A little conservative. Very careful here with this. No! Oh, my God. It's the same play. Linebackers make a play on the goddamn ball. Like, come on. You're telling me, this is what pisses me off too. You're telling me if I make a throw like that, that linebacker's not batting that ball down? Like, look at that perfect throw. Perfect. Like, wow, dude. And Demario Davis has like 80 zone. Like, it's bull. Looks like they're not willing to run here, though, so I'm just going to sit in nickel. And I might even press people here because I'm not too worried about their other receivers. Oh, that should have been a pick. Bradley Roby again making a great play on the ball, man. His name is always being called. 3rd and 7. I'm a little worried about them running the ball out. Just a little bit. No, how do we let that happen? 4th down, though, inbounds. I'm not calling a timeout. Make him have to kick that field goal. I might even ice him. I'm going to try to block it. I don't usually do this, and I'm on Bradley Roby, of all people. Not our fastest corner by far. We almost actually did. I saw somebody get through. 1 second left on the clock. I am okay. I am quite okay. Yeah, it was Marcus May, actually. I'm quite okay with the position our defense has put us in. Okay, they haven't given up too big of plays. They haven't made too... Outside of those linebackers just not putting their goddamn hands up, they've played really good. They're going to try to kick it inbounds. I'm going to fair catch it. On the... Where am I? 25-yard line here. I don't think we can do much with this. I'm going to run everybody straight, though. Maybe pull. Leave him in. Pull. And see if we can just get lucky. Olave is open. No, and Derek Carr said, okay, I'll throw. Okay, I'll throw ball inaccurate. Whatever. We're winning into the half, 10-6. Derek Carr hasn't killed us yet, but as you can see, he's trying. They have -3 rushing yards. That's been the difference maker. They've been able to throw as good as us, but with way more pass plays. Tampa at Carolina, divisional game. Carolina's winning by 2. Bryce Young looking decent. Baker Mayfield hasn't thrown a pick yet. Miles Sanders is really carrying the Panthers, it seems like, though. Cleveland at Cincinnati. Cleveland beating them. Cincinnati, Joe Burrow looks terrible. Take him out. Take him out. Joe Mixon can't run. Sean Watson throw a pick, but he's looking better than Burrow. 1 of 5. Wow. Houston at the Colts. Colts are winning. Stroud throwing 2 picks ain't good. Richardson throwing a pick too. Jonathan Taylor is really carrying the Colts. It is a rookie matchup though, so that's cool. We are receiving the ball. Now I did change. So before I did outside defend, the outside run, which has been working, I went to inside. Not on purpose, just out of constant habit. So it was kind of a mistake. But let's hope, in theory, since they couldn't run on the outside, they'll think to run on the inside now, which case now I'm stopping the inside run. See? Big brain. Come out with screen pass. We don't do these often, but I bet you this game will read it instantly. Though it does have Kamara on it. Could be huge. Yep, read it perfectly. Though we get blocking anyway. Huge play, in my opinion. Spin on him, and my own men get in my way. Hey, I'll take it. Great play on first down. Great play in the first half. Meant to say second half. Don't roast me, please. Might even go into play action here. Olave could be open, though we have to be careful. We have to be careful throwing. Olave should be wide open, but he got ran into twice! Not only once, twice on the play! He would have been wide open, and the game said, haha. Like, look at that. That's so garbage. Boom. Not once, but twice. That's called pass interference. But yeah, it's okay because, you know, it wasn't supposed to happen on the play, so it's not pass interference. Perfect. I read it. Okay. AJ Terrell played down. I knew exactly where he was going to be. I did it exactly when I should have to have that be an amazing catch. And the game just said no. Don't exactly know what I'm looking for here. Just somebody to do something to get open. You know, just hoping. Juan Johnson got ran into twice. And he doesn't catch the ball because animation. Wow, what a long ass develop, and he's still in. Wow, Jarvis Landry, man, he looks amazing on this team. They're coming out hot, and it sucks because we did too, and then we got cheated, and it really annoys me with that kind of shit. Though we stuff them in the backfield, still negative yards on the ground. You're not changing that. Fully in man coverage here. Fully in man coverage here. Going up against White. Or with White. We're getting some pressure by Foskey. Do something, dude. He was pushing on the inside. He needs to go on the outside. He wouldn't even let me get off of him. Doesn't matter, though. 4th and 6. They're punting, baby. Stay ahead of him. Stay ahead of him. Okay. See what I mean? He just can't hit it because poor accuracy, apparently. I don't know how. I don't know how. Don't even know why I try to throw deep. That's why I don't throw deep balls anymore because Derek Carr just misses them. He just misses them. And we got grabbed from behind! By who? Oh my god. I'm sorry. I don't even know if I showed you this play. I just saw nothing but daylight, and then Grady Jarrett just says, no! Like, bullshit, dude. Yeah, dude, you're 300 pounds. You're not doing that, bro. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're a real good player, but no, I don't think you're doing that in real life anytime soon here, but you know how Madden is. A.T. Perry should be wide open, though that guy's going to play it perfectly and pick it. So there we go. So, and it's going to be a touchdown. Yeah, and there's a tie game. Pick Derek Carr. So There we go. The game wants you. Jeff Okuda. Yeah, it's funny. This is generally why I don't enjoy playing this game often. And I want to change the sliders, but people are going to cry, oh, you're making it easier, and then you're going to win 60-0. Yeah, because I have the brain to beat the bots 60-0. The problem is this dumb shit. Jeff Okuda gets beaten on this entire route the whole time. He is beaten. Okay? And then the ball's just behind, and he's outrunning. Jeff Okuda is not a speed demon, and he's outrunning to the ball. Why is the ball so undercut? I generally hate Derek Carr, man. And it doesn't help that Madden is going to cheat. They're going to cheat and cheat and cheat, and we just got to find a way to win without them, you know, holding us back. Hardman should be wide open if the ball gets to him. It does! AJ Terrell getting cooked there. Hurry up offense. I'm pissed off now. Pissed off. They're playing Johnson perfectly there. They knew exactly who I wanted to go to on that play, though. He still was actually able to catch it, luckily. I want to run this ball so badly here, but look at the box. Where do I run? Who am I running to? Johnson should be wide open. Hit him! Derek Carr, massive play. Stays in bounds as well. All right, Derek Carr. All right. This play truly matters, but it looks like they're reading it perfectly, too. I'm still going to run it. I'm still going to believe. Huge hole! Walk right in, Alvin Kamara. We flipped the script by just flipping the play. You want to put Grady Jarrett on the left side and Calais Campbell on the left side? Cool. I'll run to the right. I just need my defense to come up big. It looks like they're trying to power run, but I feel like this is going to be a play action. I really do. Containing, though. Oh, it is a run. We're going to be there, though. No outside run. Jonnu Smith's also injured for them, so that's not good. But no run has been probably the real Achilles to why they're losing right now. They can't run the ball, which is surprising against us, too. There's that. Oh, I thought that was a play action, too. I read it still, and they were still handing the ball off. Yeah, no. They've had good looks. It's just my defense becomes pretty stiff. On Kyle Pitts. Going quick to him. He drops it, though. Ooh, he felt the footsteps. Bradley Roby again there. He had one bad play a second ago, but still able to help. Still on Kyle Pitts with Devin White. If it's the linebacker I have to choose, that's the one I'm choosing against him. So I'm fine with that. I'm going to press everybody. Trying Bradley Roby! Should have been a pick. Incompletion, good enough. They really want to attack Roby, which isn't a good idea. Not even trying to come out in disguise like they're running the ball at all. Coming out in a pass form. Now they might? Oh, yeah, they might now. I don't like what's going on here. Can you go to your guy? Wow. Can we take a look at this play? My corner is lined up all the way over there, by the way. When the running back's to the right, he should have shifted, but he doesn't because Madden's dumb. And then I blow my coverage, but I had help over the top with Marcus May. Yeah, I mean, he just inaccurately threw that ball. Just wildly inaccurately threw the ball. Attacking Bradley Roby, technically one of our weakest corners, but he plays great. Nowhere even close. Like, that could have been a completion if it was even close. 4th and 10, though. I'm not going to try to block it. I don't want no fakes. All right. Let's see if they can hit it. It's in range, but it doesn't tie the game. And he misses it. That's huge. We have to go get a touchdown here. It's inexcusable if we don't. All right. We have to go get a touchdown. It looks like we're about to be able to run, too. It looks like we're about to be able to run, too. I should have held the gas down, but I didn't. Somehow it wasn't more. Only 9 yards. But I'll take it right now. We're looking good. Keep it on the ground. They know we're going to. All right. We just got to win it on the ground. And actually, I might just run to the inside over here. Hope we can get some decent blocking. We do! Huge hole! Come on! Oh, God. Alvin Kamara, if you were a little bit faster. I mean, he hits him, but then he just gets caught instantly. Hurry up offense, though. No, actually, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I don't like it. I don't like it. I should have called a timeout, but no, we'll let the clock run. I don't like it. I don't trust it. Still running as the clock's going. All right. They know we're running, so I'm actually going to come out of it. I'm going to throw to Perry here. Perry should be what? Throw the ball! What the wow! The game wouldn't throw the ball. I hit the button. Dude, I generally feel like I'm playing 1,000 different games because I can't even get the ball to throw. I'm throwing the ball. First of all, the ball was over here. No wonder I couldn't throw the ball. Okay. And he just wouldn't throw it. He just wouldn't throw it until the safety got closer. I'm not moving in the pocket. He just wouldn't throw the fucking ball. You know why he's leaning to the left? Because I'm holding left on the stick because I want the ball to be towards the inside. And he just wouldn't throw it. That's insane, dude. Glad I have my kick meter this time, so we didn't get completely sold. If they get a touchdown, they can go for 2 and beat us, but they'll probably just try to tie the game. I really wanted a touchdown there, but on offense, with how the settings are, and the only thing I've turned down is interceptions, your players just don't get open. Unless they're 99s, and even then, they probably won't get open. I told you I was going to throw 15 picks this season. I did it. I might even throw another one. But I'm guaranteeing you, in the playoffs will look completely different. I'm willing to bet everything on it. Going outside against Bradley Roby. Should have been another pick, but I'll take an incompletion. Desmond Ridder, no touchdowns. By the way, our left guard to the backup of the backup left guard also got injured on that play. Trying Bradley Roby again. Incompletion again. Bradley Roby is telling them, no. And Marshall Lattimore, our most deficient corner. And we let him get out of bounds as well. Good job. After that good stand, let's see what happened here. Marshall Lattimore just looking really bad and getting outran. And then running into our guy. And then getting left wide open because Madden. They run straight. If this is me, no one's open. I'm also already sacked. Okay? Like, it's just, this game just sits there and cheats and cheats and cheats and cheats so they can win. And it's just so boring. I hate it. Yeah, go underneath. Hit him in the knees. No, just touch him on the back. Tickle him a little bit. They're not running. It's play action. I'm coming through, though, but then I stopped. That should be a pick. Pick the ball. Why are we not allowed to pick the ball? Any other time, you're grabbing him out of the air like it's something to do. But since that's not Madden's agenda this game, I can't do it. It's insane. Any other time, we are picking him out of the air like it's fucking candy. Call a timeout. Look what happened here, by the way. We have to call a timeout, by the way. And I'll show you why, if I can. The corner that's manned up didn't follow the slot receiver. I got beaten over the top. Doesn't matter, going to the outside. I mean, they're working it. They're working the clock down. They're doing everything they need to, and it's pissing me off. We're sitting in zone. No, we're not. We're coming into man coverage. Now they're flopping because they think they see something. Whoever Kyle Pitts is on, no. Look at what they did with Demario Davis here. Clock's running down. I'm trying my hardest to keep him out of the end zone. I really am. Oh, they beat me right on that wheel route. You can't cover that. Perfect touchdown right up the field. Are they going to go for 2, though? That's the question. I don't think they are. They're willing to tie the game. We have time to go at least get a field goal. That's what we're good at this game, is getting field goals. So let's be real. Hurry up, offense. Hit him. Olave should be wide open, but I'm going to go to Hardman instead. He has nothing but green grass ahead of him. You're faster than him, Hardman. Outrun them. Touchdown, Hardman. I was worried. I was looking for Olave, but then they were really playing whoever that was, that AJ Terrell. No, that's Richard Grant, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. But he played that perfectly. And I had just enough time to throw. As you can see, just enough. And even though Johnson's there and he's supposed to be blocking, he doesn't. He just stands and watches. Had just enough time to throw to Hardman. And they were all worried about Olave. I don't blame him because Hardman probably could have dropped this ball. I must have just got lucky. Somehow Jesse Bates is able to catch up. But doesn't matter. Just enough to get in there. That's all I ask for. Perfect play. The perfect play. All right. I love that play. And usually we haven't been able to hit on it, but that was perfect for Hardman. Great game by Hardman. And Derek Carr actually hit him. He's missed him so many times in that area, and he finally hit him. And he did it when I needed him to, so good for him. Still 33 seconds left. They still have 3 timeouts, but that goes a long way into sealing our victory. Play him hard, Hardman. Or not Hardman. Marshawn Lattimore is what I meant to say. He's throwing deep against none other than Bradley Roby. It's a pick! You tried him too many times, and it was just bound to happen. I don't know why they hate on Bradley Roby so much, but okay. And we don't get to see it again. Oh, here we go. Under pressure, still did an amazing throw, by the way. And Bradley Roby just able to undercut it. He was always under him the whole time. Perfect position, no pass interference. Love it. Trying to get Alvin Kamara just a little bit more yards. For some reason, they're playing this kind of defense, which will probably blow me up anyway. No, huge hole. Huge hole. Spin on him? No. Alvin Kamara over 100 yards now. They don't have any more timeouts. We have won the last game of the season and uncrowned the undefeated Atlanta Falcons. They don't get to have a perfect season. They thought they were going to. They thought it was an easy game. They don't get it. He looks like an old man. He doesn't look like that in real life. That's scary. But we beat him. That's all that matters to me. 27-20. It should have been higher. It really should have. We did good enough, though. And honestly, Derek Carr had a better completion rating than I was expecting. We did good enough. And you might be like, well, that's not good enough to win the playoffs. But it is. You just have to do good enough. All right. Desmond Ridder had to throw almost 40 times. He still didn't have that many yards. He was only making short completions. Did throw a pick at the end of the game. Derek Carr threw his ridiculous pick, but that's more of a Madden thing. His completion rating still wasn't there, but, you know, it's better than I've seen it. He had almost 300 yards, so I'll take that. 2 touchdowns. Averaged 13 yards per pass. So, huge. This is the reason why they really didn't win. Bijan Robinson, only 11 yards on the ground. 1.5 per carry. Tried to break as many tackles as he could, but it didn't really get him anywhere. Kamara looking good. Offensive line was blocking, even though they were so hurt. 6 yards a carry, huge. And a touchdown. I'll take it. Kyle Pitts ate us up, but I'm not too pissed about that. It's Kyle Pitts. It's a tight end. It's hard to stop. Hardman, though, huge game. Probably his best of the season, if not second best. 131 yards on 4 catches and 2 touchdowns. He's our deep threat guy. He's supposed to be explosive, and he was explosive this game. I mean, 16 yards per catch. Nowhere even close. No one's even close except our guys. Alvin Kamara had his 1 big catch, but that doesn't count. We held Jarvis Landry. I mean, Drake London, who? He only had 2 catches for 20 yards. That's because Marshawn Lattimore was on him. No, actually, I don't think Marshawn Lattimore was on him. I don't know who was on him. It might have been Bradley Roby at this point because he was not getting open. Or maybe Taylor. Because Marshawn Lattimore had to be on Kyle Pitts most of the time. So it was probably Taylor just locking him down the speed. Drake London could not get open. Julio Jones had his 2 big catches. Olave only had 1 catch. That means he probably has under 1,000 yards now, which is insane to me. It sucks. I thought I could have gotten him 1,000 yards. But I don't think with that 1 catch, I don't think he got it. Perry also only had 1 catch, but that does put him over 1,000 yards. He was close. They took away my 2 weapons, and Alvin Kamara stepped up. One of his better games of the season so far. And Hardman, a huge step up. But it does suck that these guys only got 30 yards. Sacks-wise, the only sack on the game is Foskey. And that was early on. He still had 2 tackles for a loss. We really were doing that, but so were they. Picks-wise, we both traded. Jeff Okudah got 1. Bradley Roby got 1. Both people I don't think get picks in real life. Both people from Ohio State, just one way older than the other, so that's cool. Bradley Roby, though, had a huge game. Just a huge game. 1 pick, 5 incompletions. He was Deion Sanders out there. Like, I only saw him give up one bad play. And as you can see, Foskey does have an upgrade. He's deserving of it. He didn't really live up to his potential, in my opinion, this season, but he's a work in progress. He is 81 overall, plus boost by 3, so he's 79, but I'll take it. He's going hot into the playoffs. He's a superstar. He doesn't really have any other abilities yet, which sucks, but that's for next offseason to get done. Huge points we got. 64. That's going to... Whew. That's amazing. I can't believe it. I'm so happy we beat the 16 and now won Falcons to stop them from going undefeated, to upset them. They didn't even take their starters out, too, which is pretty ballsy. Yeah. We advanced the week, and it looks like we have to take on the Lions. Did we get beat by the Lions this season? We either had a really good game against them. Oh, no, we had a huge game. That was Derek Carr's best game of the season. Outside of that 7 touchdown one, where I literally, he threw 90% of his completions, and then he went back to sucking. I'm not too worried about them. As I said, their defensive backfield is not very scary, and I really expect the playoffs to feel different. But you never know. They're the underdog. We're not. We are in the wild card, though. Let's take a look at the brackets right now. Chiefs, told you, the Chiefs did make it in the first. It was the Bengals, but the Chiefs, no matter how bad they start at the beginning of the season, they will be the number 1 every fucking season. It's so tiresome seeing it. It is nice seeing the Falcons, though, of all people, but that's probably because they're in our division, so is what it is. I told you we weren't going to move, though. We couldn't really move up. We're stuck. It was just who we were going to play, and I'll take the Lions. Eagles did sneak it in. So it might be a rematch in the championship. Falcons, we're 1-1. They beat us at the beginning. We beat them now. That might be the tiebreaker. I do like that storyline. Don't really care about much teams over here. I guess the Jags being the playoffs kind of surprising. The Browns, they have a good team. Just they don't usually do good in simulation. Chargers, the Steelers too. So some interesting teams over here. But of course, it's going to be the Chiefs every time. With that all being said, though, appreciate you watching it. I think it was a good game. I didn't rage as much. I got a little annoyed when just some things were silly happening, but we stuck it in. We won the game dominantly. I feel dominantly too, because they were sticking around, but they never really did much. I appreciate you being here. Like the video. Continue into the playoffs with me. See if we can make it to the Super Bowl, and I'll catch you next time.